Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to your very first reading ever. My name is Erica from the Lotus Connection, and I'm extremely excited to get this started, but also a little bit nervous. This is a spread for reconciliation with your ex, and this is for the first part of October, so the first few weeks. Before I begin, I'm just going to go over a few things. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. They're not meant to replace medical or professional help in any way. In addition, my readings may or may not resonate with everyone because they are a generalized reading. So if you'd like a personalized reading with me in regards to your particular situation, I'd be happy to help. Just contact me. My details will be down below, and you can go ahead and book a personal reading with me. If this does not resonate with you, Scorpio, please check your moon and rising signs, or even Venus, as those messages may resonate with you a little bit better. And again, this is a generalized reading, so it may not even resonate with anybody, or maybe only one person. If it doesn't resonate, the messages were not meant for you, and that's totally okay. Like I said, you always have that option of a personal reading. I may or may not curse or use salacious vocabulary, so if that's something that easily offends you, please stop the video recording now. I'm just giving you a fair warning. We'll go ahead and get this reading started. Instead of taking up your time and shuffling the cards, I've gone ahead and just done this now. I will be utilizing clarifying cards as well as the Romance Angel Oracle deck to help provide additional messages. So in regards to how you currently feel about your ex and reconciling with them, you have the Four of Wands. This is a very positive and happy card. This is letting me know that you truly see this person as somebody that you want to share your life with in a positive way, somebody that you want to reunite with, that you see potential for a very happy and healthy home. Bear with me 1 second. I just am going to hook my charger up so that this doesn't shake. Okay. So it's somebody that you have a lot of love for, somebody that you want to push forward with. That's where you are currently at this point in time. How they feel about you and reconciling, we have the Tower reversed. Excuse me. I feel like they were afraid of the relationship changing into the separation where we're at now. And again, I'm going to use clarifying cards here. I feel like they didn't want the relationship to end. I feel like you didn't even want the relationship to end either, but for whatever reason, there was something necessary that had to change and had to, you know, and it was inevitable. And I hate reversals sometimes, but I feel like they knew they didn't want the relationship to end, but that there was also some sort of lesson to be learned. I don't know if there was a possible, you know, third party involved, there was cheating, or if it was just something that was unhealthy about the relationship that they realized just needed to change. Maybe you guys didn't communicate effectively. Maybe there wasn't enough communication, but there is a want to rebuild anew, and possibly with you. I really won't know necessarily until we pull more clarifying cards, but since this is more so how they feel about you, I do feel like they've learned their lesson. They're wanting to move past the hurt, move past the devastation of the breakup, and move kind of forward with you again. Maybe their priorities weren't as clear for them in the future, and now they're clearer for them. and now they want to reprioritize their life. That's a possibility for them, or even for you. Again, the energies could be a little bit different. In regards to the potential of reconciliation here, I sense that there is some blockages happening. There's a fear of some sort of resistance, fear of, maybe the situation happening all over again, fear of not being able to rebuild anew. There's a lot of fear base that's in this reading. There's just a lot of pressure, I think, that you both are putting on each other, or you both are putting on yourselves. And this is sort of blocking you guys from making positive changes at this time frame. I sense that there's been a lot of deep hurt, and I'm not sure exactly truly what happened between you both, but that there was a lot of hurt that caused the relationship to kind of go south. In regards to your advice, you do have the Strength card, and this is letting me know here that you need to believe in yourself. You need to learn and heal from what had happened, and also evolve, because a relationship, it takes two, and granted, one person could have caused the hurt more than the other, but there's always some sort of breakdown of a relationship before anything happens, before a relationship ends. It could be a third party. Before a third party is even involved, there's some sort of reasoning for a relationship to end. So for some of you guys dealing with the third party situation, it wasn't really truly the third party that caused the breakdown of the relationship at first. There was some sort of breakdown. Either somebody wasn't wanting to commit, somebody didn't know how to commit, somebody felt powerless, somebody felt blocked, somebody felt oppressed. Whatever the situation was, there's two parties in this, and two people have equal ownership of their part of the relationship. And this is saying that we need to learn from our mistakes, we need to heal and forgive, and we also need to evolve with this new knowledge. This is also letting me know that self-care needs to happen, okay? We need to learn to love ourselves. We also have to have courage and to harness the energy in a more positive way. Some spiritual growth needs to happen here, and we need to be cautious about our thoughts and being positive. Also treating each other with compassion, and knowing that we're all human, even treating yourself with compassion. So if you were the cause of the breakup, forgiving yourself. So just being mindful of how we're interacting and communicating with people around us is the advice that's being given here. For the outcome right now, we have 5 of Cups. This could be right now the possibility of you guys reconciling. It may not be this month, okay? There's still a lot of work that needs to happen. There's more reflection that needs to be undertaken, and because right now there's some sort of grief. There's some sort of struggle, and you're not able to see the support systems or the potential opportunities that you have around you. Maybe you are losing sight of the positive things that are going on, because we're leaving 2 cups here and we're focusing in on the 3 cups that are spilled. It could be that this relationship just really wasn't a healthy one, and while you do feel like this person can provide for you in a way, and that this person is somebody you want to have a reunion with and you love and that you could see a future with, it's possible that this was a karmatic relationship. It wasn't something built on a soulmate connection, but something to just come into your life to show you life lessons and move on. And maybe your energies are best spent trying to think of a positive relationship and to bring in something new, okay? So I don't show reconciliation happening in October, at least in the beginning part. We can definitely look more towards the end, because I'll redo this spread again and just kind of check on the energy as it is at that point in time. But for now, the energy is pointing that this relationship sort of had to change, this breakup had to happen. It was inevitable. It was something that neither one of you could stop. There was a lot of life lessons that you guys have learned from. There could be a little bit of guilt and shame preventing you guys from getting back together. This is a time for transformation. This is a time, along with the Strength and the Death card, even though that card's in reverse, is just kind of releasing your past and not being afraid to release it, okay? And moving forward in a more positive and healthier way, in a way that can transform the situation or transform a situation for you where you may bring in a better partner for you. So let's look at this a little bit more deeply. Please clarify the Four of Wands. Thank you. We have the Star. So this is letting me know you have a lot of hope, you have a lot of optimism in regards to this relationship, in regards to this particular person. There's something about them that you're not able to let go because you have such hope and wanting a renewal with them, okay? So you definitely do care deeply for them, Scorpio. Please clarify the Tower reversed in regards to Scorpio's ex and how they feel about them and reconciling. Please clarify the Tower reversed. Please clarify the Tower. Thank you. I got two cards here. So I got the Eight of Swords. I feel like they felt stuck in a situation and not really sure how to move forward. It could be that maybe family or friends didn't feel that this relationship, weren't as supportive of the relationship, and therefore they felt like they were stuck in having to make a decision. It could have been that they just sort of felt very stuck, maybe not wanting the same things as you wanted, and not knowing how to clarify. They could have mentally been stuck in either depression or anxiety, causing them to withdraw from you and sort of allow the situation to crumble, unfortunately. But they do see that they have all the tools in their toolbox to turn the situation around. So I feel like possibly they had, for some of you, I feel like your ex may have been depressed or struggled with some extreme anxiety about committing or about the relationship, and therefore they ended it because they couldn't provide to you what you wanted and what you saw in the relationship. But I feel like they're starting to come from a place of mastery of their life. They're coming from a place of being able to control their depression or anxiety. Maybe they went to go and sought help and are on medication, or maybe they're talking through therapy, or maybe they just feel like since they've left the relationship, they're returning back to themselves. They're able to take master or ownership of their life right now, and so therefore they may not want to come back into the relationship with you. So it could really go either way at this time. Please clarify the Death card in reversed. And I got the Two of Pentacles. Automatically just jumped right out. So this is letting me know that there's a lot of options happening for you and for them, and that you guys really need to contemplate where it is that you need to go and making concrete plans. And so it's really asking you to take this time to focus in on yourself and the options that are in front of you and making the best decision that you possibly can, because there is so many opportunities. It could be that possibly, you know, there could be somebody overseas that you're in communication with currently. Maybe your ex is currently overseas and looking to relocate. Maybe there's new job opportunities happening for either one of you that you guys are putting your sole focus in on. But I feel like there's been a lot of opportunities open, and there's just an indecisiveness of where to go. And I feel like this card is telling you that the potential here is that you do have a lot of choices to choose from, and you don't have to settle, but you have to really be decisive in what you want and to know which way to go. And this is a time of reflection. So that's the potential. Please clarify the Strength card for the advice for Scorpio, October 2018 for reconciliation. Thank you. We got the Strength card again to re-clarify. So again, there needs to be some sort of self-love, some courage, to be positive and not just put all your eggs in one basket. This isn't going to be the only person that you're ever going to meet. I know that sometimes for some Scorpios, you know, it's really hard to, once you open up to somebody, it's really hard to open up again. And you typically open up towards individuals and they become, you know, everything to you type of thing. Sometimes can even become an obsession. So it's saying that you need to, you know, master and have self-control and courage to move forward regardless of, you know, where the situation would head. So to have courage. Please clarify the Five of Cups. Please clarify the Five of Cups and the outcome. I have 10 of Pentacles that flew out of the deck. So I feel like for some of you guys, the outcome is, you know, you're feeling in despair because you did want to have this relationship with somebody that was full of commitment. This is letting me know that this is an end of a cycle. There is a possibility that maybe you guys could work things out, but it won't be as fast as you had hoped for. It could be that you are moving out of the situation and getting into a better situation that could provide you with financial security, a legacy. Maybe you'll be running into some money. But right now, I'm not showing a true yes to reconciliation for the month of October, okay? I feel like this situation right now is that it was a karmatic relationship for most of you, and that you guys learned a lot of life lessons with each other, but that there's a need to persevere and move forward in one's life, and courage and positivity, and knowing that you can have this relationship with somebody else and it be better, and needing to heal and transform your situation so that you can obtain the 10 of Pentacles, this relationship of full of commitment and financial stability and just stability all the way around, a grounded relationship. So let's pull out some romance cards. What are the love messages for Scorpio in regards to X and reconciliation for the month of October? My romance cards today are stiff. They're not wanting to give me anything today. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like you need to stop thinking necessarily about this specific individual and going out in the world and being playful and being your true authentic self. And I feel like once you do that, once you're able to just enjoy yourself, that you're going to be able to draw in a relationship. It could be this relationship. I mean, we're only looking at the energy as it is, as it stands today from the time that I'm doing the reading, which again, this is for the beginning of October for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus signs. So again, this could change depending, you know, on where you focus and put your energy in. Please provide me another message for Scorpio in regards to their relationship with their ex and reconciliation. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, this could possibly be this relationship once we've cleared out some of the blockages, the fear. This could also be that you've learned a lot of life lessons within this relationship and now you're ready to find your true love, and that you're able to continue to persevere and move forward and have the courage of knowing that true love is out there for you. It may not have been this relationship, but you could have it in the future. Please give me another message for Scorpio in regards to their ex and reconciliation for October 2018. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So I feel like, you know, you're kind of hanging on to something that may not be beneficial for you, and it's because you're afraid of being alone, okay? You're afraid of being alone, afraid of things changing, not knowing where to go, what to commit to. But I think if you learn to be playful with yourself, you learn to kind of get out there and move forward and be playful in your relationships or just in the way that you interact with the world, that your true love will come forth, and that all this waiting that you've been doing is going to be worth it. For some of you guys, you may be able to change the situation by just thinking more positively about it. I just pulled another just for you in chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. There's a possibility that you changing the way your thought process is about this relationship, maybe forgiving and sending love and healing energy towards the situation, towards the individual, releasing control, giving yourself self-love and treating yourself with respect, remembering the good times and sending forth this energy. You guys did have chemistry. It's possible that this could change. Another card is two more cards want to come out, and this is kind of very very convenient in regards to, you know, what we were just saying. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and if you guys are not in communication with one another, maybe you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself and truly figure out if this relationship is really worth you waiting for, or if you're better off looking elsewhere and waiting for that particular person, and while you're waiting, actually like working on yourself. Because we as individuals, regardless if we're the ones that ended it or didn't end it, whatever the situation is, we always need to improve as an individual. Like, that's the whole entire reason of our existence, is to come here, learn our life lessons, and evolve as human beings. Like, that's what we're here for. And so I feel like there needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation with either yourself, or if you have the opportunity, if you're in contact with your ex, to have a heart-to-heart conversation. No yelling, no screaming, just open up your feelings. And the next card that flew out was let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I feel like because you're just so eager, because you feel like you know that they're the person for you, and you have this hope and sense of renewal, that you really want to push forward. You're impatient and you want to, you know, continue to try to manipulate and control it. Let go of the control. If it's meant to be, it will be, you know. And it's funny because Cancer kind of got that same message. If it's really meant to be, like, it will be. But at this time right now in the month of October, I don't feel that you guys, the way that the energy is running right now, I don't feel for the beginning part of October that you guys would be reconciling. Kind of seems like a situation where, you know, it was karmatic and it ended, and so you guys learned a lot, and it's time to move forward with somebody new for some of you. And for others, you know, maybe a situation where we need to work on some things, but definitely letting go of the situation, you know, would be beneficial to you. I hope this resonated. If it did not, please feel free to schedule a personalized reading for you in your particular situation. If it did resonate, I would hope that you would like, subscribe, and share the video. I'd love to hear commentary from you as well, so definitely leave me some comments, or you can shoot me a quick email to info.lotusconnection@gmail.com. All that information will be in the details below. Have a great night, everyone. Love and light.